Adam, 10 days since the Harrogate defeat. How have the lads responded?
I've had a very good week. I was obviously all disappointed in the Harrogate result, but the response from that has been very positive. I think before the Harrogate performance and result, we've been on a very good run. So to just have one hiccup within that period, it's not the end of the world. So we've had a real good week's training. The boys will train again tonight in preparation for the game tomorrow, and we'll look to put it right.
Squad-wise, do you expect to be pretty similar to what you have been over the last few weeks?
We obviously had a couple of injuries at the Harrogate game, but we're hoping a couple of them will be fit for tomorrow. They'll have their last bits of assessment tonight, and we'll make a decision on them going into the game. But we're trying to get a little bit of continuity now within the messages that we're sending to the players, the tactical information that we're giving them, because there's been a lot of change. I think for the football club over the season, and to get some stability, we just need to settle things down a little bit.
You went to watch Chorley on Saturday with having a free weekend. They were 3-0 down at half time, but came back to draw 3-3. They looked like a side that never say die. I
think the position in the league and the position they've been in over the last couple of seasons shows that they're a very good team. I think they've had stability in their team selection in the squad over the last couple of seasons, and that gives continuity. So it was an interesting game on Saturday. That they have got strengths, but at the same time, like any team at any level, they've got weaknesses, and it'll be our job tomorrow to try and exploit that. And
it's the first of 3 home games in the next 12 days. You could really do with a couple of wins just to kick-start you again, because although you've had a good run, it's obviously not won since that Bradford game on the 21st.
Well, I mean, if I was talking to you, Craig, I'd probably jump out of a building and hack myself. But we're positive. We've had one poor performance in 8 games. I think, like I keep saying, with the amount of change that we've had in the group, you have to plan for some hiccups and some molehills. You can't have everything your own way. Things aren't always going to go smoothly. The team and the club was in a not so good position, hence why the ex-manager left in the league position. So it wasn't all going to be roses. We're going to have to fight, we're going to have to work hard, and nothing's changed. The remit was to get some stability and keep us in this league and push on from there, and nothing's changed in my eyes. Even a few weeks ago when we picked up a couple of good wins, and everybody's talking about moving towards playoffs and doing this, that and the other. My focus hasn't moved on the task in hand. It was always going to be a tough season, a tough job to come into, but we're in a good place. We're in a good frame of mind. Boys are very positive. There's a lot of energy in the group. So performances get you points, and we'll be looking at putting in a high level of performance over the next 3 home games for our fans. We want our fans to go away with a smile on their face over the next few home games, and we want to finish the season on a high.
Are you 2 months in now? Overall, do you think you're going in the right direction and putting things in place that are going to be beneficial longer term?
I think we're making a lot of changes. We're putting a lot of things in off the pitch, a lot of structural work into the football club that will, in the longer term, be very good moves. But it's like anything, you have to embrace change. People don't like change, and you have to embrace it. You have to go with it and make it into a positive. And I believe that once, with the changes we put in, be it personnel, be it ideas, be it different ways of doing things, once we have that time to allow the dust to settle and for people to grow new habits and to see the benefits of them new habits, then we'll be in a very good place. But these things aren't going to happen overnight. So I said in my press after the Harrogate game, we're trying to implement and do things now that you do in 6 to 8 weeks of pre-season. We're doing it past the midpoint where the season, which makes it even tougher. So credit to the boys for what they've done so far, and now we start the fight for the rest of the season.